So I had a pretty rough time, like in this game. And oh, sorry, this is
Yeah, it's 17-minute VODs. I assume it's all over the game. All right. Let's see. So I assume you got invaded early. I mean, I'll see. Something happened early for sure. Anytime a game is 17 minutes long, something fucking terrible occurred. So let's see. Full clearing
I think it says like
down.
4, my team is FF, and I'm wondering if it's my fault
Yeah,
or if I should just keep doing what I'm doing.
sounds good. I'll let you know. We're just full clearing like normal. We see that bots fighting, so we skip Grom to come ASAP. Looks good. Make sure to watch while you're walking, because you don't have to look at any of this. But obviously, you don't have to look at any of this. You know, don't have to look at this. Don't have to look at this. This is good. Keep looking. Keep looking. Don't have to look at this. What are we looking at? You know, I need to keep looking to see what spells are used, what sums are used, because no one's they can't click away and ping at the same time. It's like impossible. So let's say Jinx just flashed forward. You'd have no idea, right? Same with
Yeah.
God couplers. Let's say instead of Jinx, let's say it's Ezreal. Let's say Ezreal just eat forward. You need to know what dashes are up, what flashes are up. Let's say Sejuani just queued forward. We need to know everything like CC. We know is the Threshers use Lantern or the Threshers use Q. We need to watch to see like if we're gonna about to go into this fight. I need to know because let's say Jinx has no flash. Let's say she flashed forward. Boom! You're instantly
Yeah.
flash Q. She's dead, right? But if
Hmm.
honestly, even if she has flash, I would still do that because you're still burning her flash, right? Flash for flash is always worth. And obviously there's a chance she doesn't react, right? Or
Yeah.
obviously this works too, but you get the idea. So we have to watch to see. Let's say we know Sejuani has no flash, no Q. Let's say we saw her use both, and her Q's like 16-second cooldown. Then boom, I would just flash W right now. She has no flash, no Q,
Yeah. I have no idea.
right? You have no idea. So you have to watch these fights. It's really important. At the very least, I would like. Actually, don't have Q. Okay, yeah. So you get a kill. It's still good for you, but again, if we looked earlier, maybe we'd get more. It's important to know.
Hmm.
If you see she's 12 CS and she has blue off on her, that means she did this. She did blue, Gromp, Wolves, bot gank. Her entire bot side's up. She's 1 HP, you're full HP. I would just go right now take her Raptors. I think this is like, you hear your ideas, oh, I'm going to go to Gromp. This is bad. You have mid prio, she's 1 HP. There's no reason not, you could do two things either double crab or I would honestly just do crab raptors and then still double crab because this guy's definitely right now on
Yeah.
Krugs. He's gonna do this Krugs, red raptors, and with the idea of doing this, you're gonna do this raptors and then this and then probably and then either base here or you do Krugs and base. You know, so you could definitely be getting
Hmm.
like a way bigger advantage here by taking his raptors. Like you could definitely, I mean, you definitely take his raptors here. Agreed. Like there's no way he can defend you.
Yeah. I
So I
agree.
think you get a free camp. This is still good for you because you got what's it called? You're still up a camp because of the double crab. And I'm glad this is still a good invade as well. But Loki, you could have done both. Loki, you could have done Raptors, and you do this plus you double crab. You're actually up 4 camps now. This is crazy, right? And you got to kill early,
Yeah.
so you have 4 camps plus a kill. You'd be fucking juiced. So okay, we go here. This is fine to do. We might get his flash. Maybe we kill him. Who knows? At the very least, we're getting orbs. So this is fucking awesome. Now we just recall and full clear down. And with your items right now, you are fucking Thanos. Nice. Okay, nothing you could have done there. Fine with that. Spam ping bot. We see him. Really good for you. Now he's going to his Krugs. Get his Raptors. So far, everything's fucking. This is all perfect. Counter jump. Awesome. If I'm you, I'd keep pinging bot because you know this guy's doing Krugs to Raptors. So the longer you don't see him here, that means he's here. There's nowhere else he could be, right? This guy isn't doing Krugs, then
Yeah.
recalling, and then going Raptors. He's going Krug.
That's
Only two
fine.
options: Krugs Raptors or Krugs bot. If he's not here, then he must be. If he's not in door number A, he's in door number B. That's just how math works, right? So
Hmm.
you, it's not even hindsight. You know he has to be down there. There's nowhere else he'd be. If he was doing his camps, we would have seen him. Okay, let's watch this game. Same thing as before though. We're watching this. Keep watching. Perfect. Why are we pressing tab spacebar and watching this? You had good map control. What are we looking at right now? Right. I have no idea what spells they just used in those 3 seconds you're looking at yourself. So if you want to Q forward, you can while watching, you could just spam Q, and you'll Q while walking here.
Yeah.
So keep looking, keep looking. Flash Q. I don't know. I mean, pretty fucking sad. Pretty self-explanatory. You just missed your ability. I think
Yeah.
if you don't miss
And maybe I would know the flares of
if you
the
don't
thing
miss your
after.
W here, I mean you saw him. If you don't miss your W, this is like a wrap. He's dead. You wouldn't be getting hit by Jinx this entire time. You'd be able to ult earlier because you got damage off earlier, so you'd avoid more of that damage. This is, I mean, I'm not gonna yell at you. This is just a really sad uh, miss your W idea. If anything, you could like be more patient. You don't have to flash Q. There's plenty of time. This guy is so low, he dies to air. You could literally just like, if you want, you could just dance, walk with them, wait for Thresh to use a Z, wait for Thresh to use his Q, wait for Sedge to use their Q. Like you could just dance and just, they're gonna like, there's no way these guys are perfectly holding their spells. They're gonna like oh shit, Kane's going. I gotta E preemptively. I gotta Q preemptively. I gotta protect my Jinx. Like she's so dead, and you have so much time to flash Q her. You literally have like 10 seconds. You could just walk this way, and eventually you'll flash Q. Eventually you'll flash W. That it's better to just do nothing, play patient, wait for this guy to use his spells because he's gonna use them eventually, right? And then just go.
Yeah.
But you're kind of just going as fast as possible is I'd say like their best case scenario, like for them, you know.
Hmm.
So I think his takeaway here is play way more patiently. It's still fine for you, but obviously we got a kill there. We would have been felt way better, and we get more orbs. Don't know about this. We have no flash. We have no ult. We have 1,000 gold. I think you're so strong that as long as you take fights with ult up, flash up, all your money spent, there's a really good chance you'll win it. If you know he's not here, then I think it's fine to do it. But if you're not sure, then just keep that in mind. I think it's good though, because if we're tracking properly, you know he took his Krugs. You obviously took his Raptors. We know his entire top side's up. After that gank, he'll recall and run to his top side. I think it's a good dragon pull based off our tracking.
Yeah.
Just be in mind that if you didn't know for sure he can't be here, then this is like the only time if I were you, I don't want to fight is when my ult's down, right?
Hmm.
This is good.
I figured we have like fresh Draven coming back off
Hmm.
like reset too.
Yeah,
So
no, I think it's good. I think here, I know you're low, but low key, I don't know. It's weird. I kind of just want fucking orbs to be honest with you. Like you're so close to thing. I know it sounds stro, but low key, like dying for if this gives you form, dying for form here is low key good. I know it's like fucked up to say. It's like only a Kayn thing. Only Kayn can say dying here is
no,
good.
I've heard this. Yeah.
But I think in this is one of those cases where your game is going so shit, like everyone's inting, you're 2-0, that if I think that you can recall right now, or sorry, respawn at 9 minutes with your first lethality item plus form, and you can literally do like run straight to grubs with form, or you do like red Krugs wrapped, and also, or you can just full clear down and then gank bot with form. I think it's like you're gonna either guarantee fight win grub fight, or you're gonna guarantee gank bot in like 1 minute from now after you full clear down with form, right? Another thing is,
Yeah.
it's not like
Gotta
if it's like
snowball my Draven
zero
at
for one
least.
and you're just suiciding for form, then maybe it's not that good. But I think if you're suiciding for damage and you get like Jinx to half, Draven will probably clean her up. You know, like it's not like you. It's like if it
Yeah.
was just you and Seraphine, that's a different story. But it's 2v3. It's you, her, and Draven. I think if you fight here, she might die. You might get hella orbs. I don't think you think you die because if she tries to hit you, she'll just die to Draven. So I think this is like a really big missed opportunity to get some orbs.
Hmm.
Um, okay, we get a Raptors. We get a red. We go for a bot gank. We were gonna do a bot cast, but then we saw bots fighting, so we wanted to come fight. Bit insecure, but fuck it. I'm down to just guarantee it. We're one more auto from form now. Just come here to land up cute just to get form. Nice. That should give us form. It did. Perfect. Look to recall ASAP for form. I want to recall earlier. If anything, I would probably recall right now after Raptors. You could base on Ionian here. You could buy another longsword. Thankfully, you're kind of close to Dirk. Maybe I would do. I know it sounds like fucked up because cycling, but if I would probably do wolves than base because I just want my Dirk. I do wolves and then just base right now. Get form by Dirk, and now off this base, my job I want to just do blue Gromp, gank bot, blue Gromp, gank mid. Funny enough, leaving your blue Gromp up is good because you never want to gank top. Agreed? You want to just perma gank the Jinx, perma gank the Xerath. Um, we haven't looked at Xerath all this game, but I think once you have form, Xerath is an easy game because he's just immobile mage, right? So
Yeah.
recall after wolves, buy your Dirk. You have two lethal items now, Dirk plus Hubris, and you have ult back up, flash back up. You're literally just gonna open map, Gromp, blue, either gank mid or gank bot. I think with form, flash ult, there's no way a Jinx or Xerath is surviving you running in as blue form and flash queuing ult, flash WQ ult. I think it's impossible, right? Especially with this
Hmm.
with Dirk plus Hubris this early in the game, you're literally gonna be like one shotting them. They have zero armor. You're gonna be like cutting through them like butter. So I just want to, especially when the game is this map, it's kind of similar to the last one. If you're here, just 12 to 4 and you're 3-0, you're the only person on your team with any sort of strength or advantage. The longer we're like not on map ready to fight, the worse it is because we're the only person that can actually force fights. We're the only person that can actually get kills. Only person that can get some gold back to our teammates. That the longer you like do this, for example, if you based with form, you'd be here right now with that, and then the idea of doing blue grump, and then you'd see bots getting ganked, and then you skip blue grump, you run straight here, and now you'd be fighting this 2v2, you and Dre versus Thresh Sejuani. I know that you're blue, so you're not really good into these champs, but I think it's so early in the game that even like Sedge doesn't have any armor. That if you're eating over this wall as blue and WQ this guy, he's probably half HP off rip, no? Uh, so this is an example of like a potential opportunity that if you based earlier after Wolves and ran straight here, boom, maybe you one shot Thresh, maybe you save Draven, maybe Draven still dies, but you kill Thresh and it's a 1-for-1, you know? But these are just like
I
potential
don't think
opportunities that
so.
we'll never get. We'll never get if we're late on the map, you know?
I see the mentality though.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
Honestly,
about
like
this
from the time
instant,
I'm at my
you know. But yeah,
yeah. Okay,
because it's not about this
I can let
because
it go
maybe you get there and Thresh doesn't die and you don't save Draven, right? But if you play 1,000 games, it's this type of as you say, it's the mentality, you know. It's the habit.
yeah. And
Um,
honestly, by the time I'm at my Raptors, like seeing the Seraphine die again, I'm like, fuck this team. Like I literally just want to
yeah. No,
full
I
clear,
mean
get as
everyone's
much gold as
losing.
possible,
Yeah, no,
and try and fucking 1v9 this shit.
no, I agree. I
That's
mean
how I feel.
everyone's losing, so I'm not even like saying like play for the Draven like he's your carry. But at that point, playing for kills is playing for yourself, you know. Like if I kill Thresh, that's good for me, you know.
Yeah.
But
But
I know
even
what
in
you mean.
that instance, I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way I kill Thresh or Sejuani there.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight them. I want to go top instead, or
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at this point, I mean,
feels like a dead lane.
you have no former Dirk, so at that point, it makes sense. But maybe if you're on map with Form and Dirk, you two feel differently at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But this is
Okay.
good. Ball lane's dead. Where else do I go? I'll go top lane.
Just a little sanity check, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, bot lane, Jinx no flash, so that's a free kill. Boom. I would say though,
I think I die
you
here.
haven't looked mid at all. I think you ask me who's easier to kill, Kennen or Xerath, I'd always say Xerath because first, obviously, Kennen has a dash or like movement speed. Xerath doesn't. Another thing is like, look, when you're going into Kennen, it's kind of scary because if you don't like use your ult well, he can kind of like CC lock you or like one shot you with his ult, right? So this is like I think
Yeah.
before it was fine. Now this feels like a bit too forced. Especially when like you see going before this, that this is all warded. This is warded. This is warded. Like he's double wards. He's full HP. He's not even like over pushed per se. I think here this is reinforcing it too much. I would just do Krugs, Raptors. If he's like literally like living under tower and he has no wards and while you're on Krugs you see him burn his E 1v1, then you could go. But you see, but his E's up. Um, it's all warded. You don't know where Sedge is. I think here you could do Krugs Raptors. After Raptors, if you want to look top, you can look top. After Raptors, you want to look mid, you can look mid. But then you'll also be level 11 ult, so that you'll feel a bit stronger in fights. But I think this is over forced, right?
Yeah.
But I
For
also
sure.
I don't know if you even realized there was a Zerath in the game, but like I do think Blue Kane's Zerath is normally really good for you, and I don't think I've seen you pan your camera mid once this game. Even
Yeah.
Loki
I'm
Jin
kind of
has like
afraid of the.
decent follow up with you with his W, so
I don't know how to approach that gank.
I mean anytime
I
he
kind of
goes to the
struggle
middle
with
of the
ganking mid
wave
lane.
to hit minions, you'll just come from here or from here.
Okay.
Before blue, it's kind of impossible. But with blue, you just go from this or this. You just go from behind him. Um, Even
Hmm.
technically, if he's pushing, then you could even like just see over this wall or you over this wall.
Yeah.
He's just immobile. As long as if you literally tick him with your max range W, then you just insta ult right to dodge a Z.
Hmm. Makes sense. I feel more like I feel most comfortable fighting him in like the mid late game. So
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely look for those ganks early.
I just when you, I think without form it's hard. I think the second you have form, I think it's finally gankable. And then your team just FFs on
Yeah.
you here. Yeah, I know. I don't think you could have. I don't think this game was your fault at all. That's for sure. I definitely think that maybe if you got form earlier by fighting them at Tribush, and it with form earlier, maybe you could start snowballing earlier. That
Hmm.
maybe, but even then, it's kind of like a butterfly dream. If that makes sense. So I don't know. I don't think the game was your
Yeah.
fault. Only thing I would say is like the only feedback I really have is don't stay on the map as long. With when you have form, and try to get your orbs more in the early game if you see an opportunity to. Even if you're dying, but it gets you if it gets you the item, then it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Alright, thanks. No, that's everything.
All right, sounds good. All right, Wild, you here?
Yo.
Yep. All right. What do you want to look at the Wild?
Let's look at early game and like